there was a car at the gas station with personalized plates, and I'm pretty sure it was a guy that we had in court one time that got in trouble for being intimate with a horse.
Welcome to another episode of Hanging in the Hideout. I'm your host, Hollywood. Today I'm here with my beautiful wife, Amanda, and her friend, Alicia, who Trump has yet to catch on this side of the border. Thank God for VPNs. They can't find us. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Good? Awesome. I like it when you're doing good.
Ain't been caught yet.
Yeah. Has it even been a close call?
I mean, sometimes. Every now and again, they'll catch me, but...
But you slip through?
Yeah.
She runs too fast.
She run. Anyway, so Alicia has, they've been working together for some time before she moved off in hiding. And Amanda, who was so lucky to marry me, she's been...
Some would say it was the other way around. You're lucky to marry me.
Yeah. Sorry. Michael Jackson popped in my head. Well, you threw me off with that.
We've been working together.
Yeah, you've been working together for how long now? Oh, well, first of all, where did you work together at?
Well, we don't work together currently.
Yeah, okay.
But we both worked in the courthouse, and we worked in the prosecutor's office together in the same office for four years.
That's
I
it?
think.
Thought it was longer than that.
Well, then she went down to the auditor's office, and she worked there for several years. And then she also worked at voters administration for a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
So she still worked in the courthouse, and I saw her like every day. But
okay.
I think
was about to say she's been around for a while.
Oh yeah, she's been around a long time.
Changed names, but she was still here.
Yeah.
So now that she's told your past,
Yeah.
Yeah. County, which one did you start at?
County Attorney's Office.
County Attorney's Office. Then you went to
The Auditor's Office.
the Auditor's Office. I don't remember what she said the whole time. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
and then
like,
Voters
man,
Administration for like a handful
I do
of
remember
months.
that.
Yeah.
You,
Hoping to sway the judges there for a second, and it didn't work
didn't
out.
work out.
Yeah.
Dang.
Trump still won.
Yeah.
He's gonna get me.
Yeah. So, ma'am.
Yeah.
Where did-
Ma'am. What?
Wait, I mean, you're getting older. But,
Only 10 days older than you.
yeah, I like my older women. You worked for the county attorney's office for an eon. How long is an eon?
Like 100 years. It
Is
was
it?
not that long. I'm not 100 years old.
I thought that was a century.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe an eon's 1,000 years.
I always thought it.
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
I worked at the county attorney's office. I think like 16 years. I think.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, because I just on September 2nd it will be my 21st anniversary with the county.
Man, I know. Yeah, because I think, when did you start? August? October?
September 2nd.
Yeah, I knew it was close to mine.
Yeah.
I knew it was a month away.
Yeah.
Some September.
He started at the PD the same year I started at the county attorney's office.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
when we knew.
It was Kitsmits.
That's when we all knew.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Because
We
we
knew.
knew before you guys did.
Yeah.
we all knew.
Yeah. And people knew. Y'all knew too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you worked for the prosecuting office,
Mhm.
and then what'd you do after that?
So the prosecutor that I worked for ran for county court at law judge and won. And I went downstairs, and now I'm the court coordinator working for my old boss.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So going back to you, Alicia, in the county attorney's office, what did you do? What position did you hold?
I was the front window legal assistant.
She was the face of the office.
So like when you come up, you see me.
Yeah.
That's how I got to know all the defense attorneys.
And it used to, because y'all did a lot of like jacked up stuff in there, right? Every time, like, I was like, is this place serious ever? Because Christmas, the ornaments and all were people's faces
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You mean
throughout
that?
the
You
entire
mean
courthouse.
the elf wall with the angels?
I don't know
Was it
what
elf?
it was. There was
No, it was the
No.
Grinch. Yeah, so we had angels like hanging at the top, and every employee that was currently in the county attorney's office, their face was on the angel. And then we had at the bottom like a whole bunch of chimneys with Grinches coming out of them, and they were the former employees that used
I
to
never
work
got
in
to
the
see my
office.
I'Grinch.
I've never saw my Grinch. I don't think they did
Yeah.
it after I left.
no.
I
It's
think they-
it's you guys have gotten boring.
yeah,
Just so you'll know,
yeah.
I don't even know them anymore.
I remember one time when the Mavs were in the playoffs for what's that? What do they win?
Basketball.
I know it's basketball, but like it was like the final two. I don't know what that's called.
Playoffs.
Yeah, but it was the last two
Finals.
teams. The finals, is that what that's? Anyway,
I
the Mavs.
I thought you meant the final two.
The
like,
Mavs were playing against. Is it the Heat? Miami Heat?
Yeah.
I think that's who they were playing. And my boss is a huge Mavericks fan, and we decorated his office. Like, we took the glass off of his desk and put blue and green streamers under it and put the glass back on. And then we hung blue and green streamers all over his office. And then we took pictures of Mavs players and put his face on them.
So
it's pretty funny.
yeah, that's good. Y'all used to do stuff like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was pranks and stuff.
Well, when you
Oh,
deal
yeah.
with the seriousness of what you do at work, you got to find some fun. And it was, I don't know, it just made work more enjoyable.
Yeah, enjoyable work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
there the year that we all dressed up as the boss for Halloween?
No.
Yeah, we took his face and cut it out like at the same size as our face and put it on glasses so that you could just put the face on. And then we all wore like his standard like blazer with button-up shirt and jeans and loafers.
Oh, the jeans and the loafers.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
So you didn't get to play in any of the
No, not
gags
that.
and whatnot?
No, yeah, we did
I
some.
thought you were
No,
there
she
during the
was- we did
time.
some-
some
She
gags
was-
and pranks and stuff. Who had left their keys on the table in front of me?
Oh,
Steve.
just Steve.
Steve?
Just Steve.
Just
And-
Steve left his keys?
Yeah.
Just Steve. He left his keys on one of my desk was a catch-all because it had the I don't know what it's called, the ledge.
The window seal?
Yes.
Yeah.
That too. It had one
Oh.
of those.
Oh, yeah, it did have that
Yes.
little...
It's like the credenza. Isn't that what that's
Credenza.
called?
I don't
I don't know. It's like the desk.
If you sent me to the furniture store and said, get me a credenza, you wouldn't like what I came back with.
A piece of
I don't
bread.
even know what... Piece of bread?
Croissant.
Yeah.
A croissant.
I thought you wanted this credenza.
So it was a catch-all for all of the attorneys, and sure enough, somebody left their keys there. So I took their keys and I found their car, beep beep, and I moved it 2 buildings over, and I blared their music too. That way, when they finally found it, they'd get in and immediately just like
Yeah.
just rock music. So yeah, I mean there was
Yeah, but he was in trial, right? When you did
Yes.
it. And then we all left and just left his keys there. And he couldn't find his car. He wandered around. He ended up calling, and
someone.
I think another one of the attorneys like, where's my car?
he couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I'm that good.
Yeah, well, we kind of do that. Our keys used to fit everybody's car, so nothing was safe. Years and years ago, we used to go to people's houses that had take-home cars, and we'd take their back seat, which was removable at the time, and shove it in their front seat.
Oh my
Turn on their wipers and
Yeah.
everything full blast. So as soon as they get pissed off from putting their back seat back in, they get to start the car, and it just
Oh yeah, it's overwhelming.
starts. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's pretty fun.
We
Yeah.
had an attorney one time that was in the service, and he was gone for several weeks. And when he came back, we had emptied the shredder paper all over his floor, filled up every desk drawer full of shredder paper all over it. Like, his whole office was just full of shredder paper. And then we saran wrapped everything individually. The mouse, the keyboard, the monitor, the chair, everything was covered in
I
saran
think I
wrap.
remember this.
And then we saran wrapped over the door so you couldn't even get in the office without the saran wrap. So he just stood there looking in at the huge mess. And then he was like, who's going to help clean it up? Well, nobody. You were gone for
That's
weeks.
all you.
That's your work. You get to clean all that up.
It's tax dollars well spent. No, I was joking.
It was
What,
no waste of resources. We brought it from home, except for the.
Anything else interesting happen while you were, not just jokes and pranks and all, but like, is there anything memorable about the county attorney's office when y'all worked there?
Golly, I have a lot of memories of the county attorney's office.
Mine are mostly defendants.
Were you there when the guy came in representing his clients and he had on like a white linen shirt unbuttoned almost to his belly button and white linen pants, and he got there late, and as the hearing went on for his client, the judge started like kind of getting this feeling like this something ain't right here, you know. So he asked for his bar card number, and they took a recess, and the judge went back to his chambers and looked him up. He couldn't find him. So he came back out and he was like, I'm not finding a bar card with that. I'm not finding anything for you. So he's like, oh, I forgot it's under this. So judge goes back again. He went to law school, never passed the bar. He charged these people a ton of money to represent him, the defendant. He was drunk that morning in court.
I was like, wait, I've heard this plot.
Yeah.
I think it's my cousin Vinny.
He was drunk in court, and he finally admitted that no, I don't have a license. And they found out like he had represented a ton of people in the bigger county south of us, and like we had to refer it to the bar, and they put him in jail for impersonating. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Maybe just for lying to the judge, lying on under oath. I think
I thought it was practicing law without a license.
I don't remember.
And being intoxicated.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
But he had his client come pick him up because he was drunk and couldn't drive.
I'm sorry. If I hired somebody, you took my money and you couldn't even practice law.
Yeah.
Forget you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
done.
100%.
Yeah. I can't remember that guy's name. I used to be right there, but.
Well, it's not important anyway because we don't want to expose people, you know.
Yeah. And then actually today, when we went to get gas earlier, there was a car at the gas station with personalized plates. And I'm pretty sure it was a guy that we had in court one time that got in trouble for being intimate with a horse.
Lady in red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hoof night special all through the night. Dirty.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time that a game warden out early looking around found a guy with his Shetland pony?
That I think that's the same guy we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. He snuck up on him. He's like, what? Like, actually arrested him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the same guy we're talking about.
Bestiality.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that, guys. You may love your horse, but you can't screw him.
You can love
this
your horse.
This message brought to you by Hollywood.
You can love the horse, but don't love the horse.
Yeah. Don't make love to the horse.
Or a chicken.
Yes.
Or a goat.
Hey, you're on the same page.
But that's because we've heard all three of those animals.
Oh, yeah?
At work, yeah.
I remember there was one time, I don't know how we got into story time, but oh well. Does anything ever just go flowing on this thing? No. There was a time that I think the grandmother brought her grandchild in, which was like 18, 19. He was trying to screw a chicken, and in his bookend photos, he has cuts.
Yes.
All around where that chicken just annihilated his chest and everything.
So he was a juvenile at the time, I think.
I saw him in the county jail.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought
I'm pretty sure he may have been 17.
Maybe.
I saw him in big boy jail.
Okay, so a funny part of that story, while he's at the PD, which is not the PD you work for. It was a different PD. But while he's there doing the interview with the officer, they're in the room and someone buzzes in the room and says, "Hey, we have somebody on the phone connected with this case. They want to talk to you." And they're like, "Who is it?" And they're like, "It's the victim." And the officer's like, "Okay, put him on." He gets on the phone. And there's another officer on the phone going,
That's what we do.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
The chicken died though.
Oh yeah.
Don't they always?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean-
It didn't make it.
when we like download people's phones for evidence and whatnot, the amount of crap that's on there. Like people send me some jacked up stuff, nothing like that, but send me some stuff and I'm like, if someone saw this, I wouldn't be too embarrassed. But there are some people like, there's this this one dude is having sex with a turkey while driving down the road. The
What?
turkey's like, looks like it's dead. But it's just like, why
What
is
is
someone
wrong with
keeping
people?
this on their phone?
Yeah.
But
Well, first of all, why would you have sex with the turkey to begin
dude,
with?
I don't know.
It was lacking.
And
the
second of all, why would
stuffing.
you want to watch someone doing it?
Why would he film himself doing it?
Oh, it was himself?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, that's even
Oh.
worse.
Yeah, no, he was driving down the road like, hey,
Maybe it was a dare. Maybe he lost his fantasy
Mhm.
football
I'm
league.
sorry, truth
Sure
or
it
dare,
is.
that's not a game I'm playing.
Mm-mm.
I dare you to go. I mean, this turkey out here, I'd screw him, but not. Oh, that sounded bad.
I'll stuff that
Oh.
turkey.
Yeah.
With my foot. That's where I was going, but I wasn't heading there
Yeah.
in a clean way. I do that so much.
Yeah.
When I talk clean and I'll say something like that, like I can't think of it right now because it's natural. I'll have a natural, clean response, but it can be taken sexually, and every time everybody's like I meant it that way.
I think it's hilarious.
This dirty-minded people. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you also was it before or after in this list? Because in the list of your employment, Alicia.
It's a little choppy.
Yeah. I
Just-
did not notice you saying about your Patriot Paul's job.
That was before the county attorney's office. Yeah. So before working for the county attorney's office, I worked for Patriot Paws Service Dogs. And that was training. Well, I didn't train the dogs, but
Okay, I was about to say.
I was
oh,
a grant
wait.
writer, but the trainers trained the dogs for combat vets.
For like service animals.
Mhm.
So what you did the grant. So I've never done a grant. I'm
Mhm.
sure the day's coming. And I understand they're not fun,
They're not.
but it's a lot of wording, right?
It
Is just
is.
word vomit
It is. It's,
to explain why you need it?
yeah.
And it's to the government.
Yeah. Government, I mean,
Or
private
bond,
donors
yeah.
and
And then it's like, okay, here's your money.
yeah. When they're like, hey, here's your money, that's the greatest day.
Yeah. So how much is an average cost of a dog for that?
I want to say I remember it being about 20,000
Oh, wow.
We just bought a dog for 17. And I'm just like,
dollars.
yeah. He's on the streets doing great. Can't get him to come back. But
For the
yeah.
streets.
Yeah. It's like releasing a dog from the pound. Hey,
See you later.
see you, Fido.
You
Yeah.
can't even release a dog from the pound for $17.
That's true. Yeah, it's 20. Oh no, it's like $100 now.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, 17,000.
What?
Yeah, for a police dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all meant personally. I was
No.
like,
Oh, no.
Hell no.
Mylanta.
She made me spend money on a dog that is
Hey,
the
that
most
is
expensive dog I've ever. And I'm like, no, my kids' dogs are more expensive than that. Thank God they bought them their own.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
why I collect kids and not pets.
Yes, it's cheaper.
No. Pets are cheaper than kids.
That's
for
not
sure.
true. That's not true.
I was gonna say, but you can beat the kids. And then I just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, the
But-
dogs.
But the
tell.
dogs don't clean the house for you and do the dishes and mow the yard and
Oh,
all the chores you can have your kids do.
Do the kids do it?
Not ours.
Yeah.
if you
Hey,
pay them.
you see? I don't know. I don't even know what that meant. God.
They're
bless.
the child laborers.
All right. So, how long did you do the Patriot Paul's job?
About a year and a half.
Was it just exhausting, or?
Yeah, it was the grant writing. It was just the entire organization is dependent on your shoulders because we're a 501c3. So without any of that money coming in, you have no operation.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult to be, and I was the only grant writer
I was
at the
just
time.
about to ask if you're the only one or if you're on a team.
The only one. No.
Oof. Is it constant?
Oh yeah. Every morning I was always working on a grant, finalizing a grant, polishing a grant. It was just grant. So much.
Did you
So much grant.
Did
So
you
much
have
grant.
to like find the grants to apply for, or did you know which ones are like? Was there a list and you just went through
No,
them? Or?
it depended on if there was, well, what is it called in that big town? There's a certain time of the year where there's a ton of people that are looking to donate money at a specific time of the year. I believe it's towards the spring. And then we would know where to look, which was the big town to the east of us. Or to the
I think we know what
to
you're
the
talking
west.
about.
Yeah. So, and the same thing around North Texas Giving Day. It was, we knew where to go look, but otherwise it was just, hey, have you checked up on this grant? Are they giving out funds? And if not, I had to pencil down when to write in for the next year. So it was a lot of memorizing, and you can't submit the same grant to different
To the same-
to
Is that an
different
oxymoron, or-
yeah
Yeah.
to
Same,
different
but
organizations.
different.
So you always had to revamp your grant, and it was too stressful.
Yeah. That would be. I did the whole report writing thing over and over and over, so I can imagine it gets burnt out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So after that is where you went to your current job? No, county attorneys, and then
Mm-hmm.
clerk's office. Dang, I see.
Auditor.
County
Auditor.
attorney, auditor.
And the auditor you did with the checks and all, right?
Mhm.
She did
Yeah.
grant writing there too.
Yeah,
At,
I
at the
thought
auditor's
so.
office.
Yeah.
I did
for
like
juvenile?
Or maybe did a grant.
we did like grant allocating
Okay.
because the grants would come in. I don't even know where the grant money, who applied for it, but all I knew was it was coming in, and you put it to certain account and this account, and you push that through.
But it wasn't near as tedious.
No, near stressful. No.
Stressful, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not tedious. Maybe it was more tedious. Hell, I don't know what I'm saying. Sounds like a job.
Yeah, it was a job. Yeah. And then after I moved on from voters and I went to the defense side, I've stayed defense from then on.
Yeah. Is there a reason for that?
No, I like the job better. I feel better about the job that I'm doing. And right now, with the way that things are in the country and immigration, that's what I'm focusing on more, is criminal and immigration.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So what exactly interests you in the immigration and all side?
It's very difficult to find a criminal and immigration attorney that knows both about immigration and criminal. So with the attorney that I have now, that I work for now, he specializes in the both of them. So he knows about the immigration side, and he knows how you're looking at me like she's going to say it again.
No, I'm trying to remember what I'm thinking in my head. Crimmigration.
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 That's what it's called. Crimmigration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called
I was
crimmigration.
totally, man, I was making it up and it exists
no,
already.
no, it does. It does. So he knows how the criminal cases are going to affect them on the immigration side, and if they should take a plea, if they should, fight it till, they can't anymore. And which cases are cases of like moral turpitude and where not to. Obviously, once you commit a crime, you've already done it, right? But you want to
until proven guilty,
There you go. But you want to stray people from committing certain crimes, all crimes, obviously. But if there's thefts or, like I said, anything of moral turpitude, then you definitely don't want those kind of, I don't want to say clients, because you don't want to take on cases of the sort, because it's going to be more difficult when it comes to the immigration cases.
So is it like one of those things that you can take? You're familiar with this, a DWI, and you turn it to
obstructing
a highway.
Yes, you can.
That kind of thing.
Hey, it's happened, and I've been able to help out with those kind of cases because that's exactly what happened, right?
So are y'all taking cases like the person gets arrested like for DWI and then they have an ICE hold, and that's
yes,
okay.
That's exactly the kind of cases that they take.
Okay.
And I strictly work on the criminal side, and there's a paralegal that works on the immigration side, but together, I mean, we make a good team because I'll take on the criminal side, she takes on the immigration side, and we're communicating throughout the entirety of the criminal case. And obviously, once they get released from the criminal cases, that's when their immigration cases start, because now it's very difficult to get released from jail and not immediately go into ICE custody. It's very rare that it happens.
Yeah, that sounds like I don't think there's a lot of attorneys that do both sides.
Right. No, there isn't. It's very difficult to find an immigration attorney that does criminal as well.
Yeah.
Typically, once you have something like that, you're having to return 2 attorneys.
So if of the 4 viewers that are going to watch this, one of them happens to need criminal/immigration assistance, how do you Google that? Is it, I can't even say crimmigration?
Crimmigration.
Crimmigration?
That sounds
Google
like
that?
that sounds like a holiday.
Yeah.
It's crimmigration.
Happy
season.
crimmigration. But so they would Google crimmigration?
Crimmigration attorney.
I almost can't even say it.
Yeah. After a while, it'll just roll off the tongue. Crimmigration attorney.
Yeah. Do you be like, I almost said a real attorney's name. Like so-and-so crimmigration services. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, people are surprised to hear about it because, like I said, normally you need two attorneys.
Yeah.
And
I've never heard of it until today.
Yeah.
Just something new.
We're the big lots of attorneys.
Yeah. And so how successful are y'all in the defense and the immigration status remaining on this side of the wherever they're from?
It all depends really on your judges and, your client, and if you've got a client that's willing to listen to you and trust you with what their case is.
So do you have clients that like in the regular vicinity that you're residing in, or is it like all over the place?
Oh no, it's all over.
Like state though.
State-wise, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Have you ever heard of that?
No. That's why I was asking her, because I know our local attorneys, I don't think they do the immigration portion. They'll do the criminal, but I can't think of a single attorney that I know of that does immigration here. Can you think of anyone?
I did work on one case when I was here under
the other defense attorney?
Yes, under Santa.
Anna?
And
I'm
Claus.
sorry. That's
no,
stupid.
It was
Bad joke.
earlier when you said he had like a shirt unbuttoned, and I was like, nope, that's
feel like we're playing 20 questions.
That's Frank. No, that's fine. I was like, no, that's Frank.
It wasn't.
Sounds like, no, it wasn't.
So we are non-discriminatory on our arrests. And as we arrest many people of different origins, our questions always, are you a U.S. citizen? I mean, you could be straight up one of her relatives and we're asking,
Right.
And sometimes we get no. So we have to ask where they're from. Do you want us to reach out to your country's consular and on to consulate? Anyway, all that stuff.
Mhm.
And ICE used to call us. Like the moment we enter, they used to go, bring, bring, so-and-so, let me talk to them. They'll talk. Yep, we're going to put a hold on them. Now, that hasn't happened in 10, 15 years. We don't get ICE contacts, nothing.
Here?
Yeah. They're still...
It used to be big time. But this is before the current, like, immigration stuff. But, it's like, they just don't do it. Now, I don't know if they do it on the, like, when they get over the county.
There are still... There are several inmates now. I just saw one last week. I was working on something and he had an ICE hold. So I know they are still doing it at the jail
we
level.
all have ICE holds, babe.
But a bunch.
Okay, go ahead.
But no, I know that they do still put ICE holds on the inmates at the jail if they're
okay.
not,
I didn't know because usually, they would call us.
Yeah.
Be like, let me talk to them. But now.
Was it you and I that watched a DWI video and the guy was Hispanic and he was in the back of the patrol vehicle and he was just like slumped over and they're like, Mr. Hernandez, is that Hernandez with a Z or Hernandez with an S? And he said, it's Hernandez with an ish. He was so drunk.
I don't remember that one. That's funny
good stuff.
Your court coordinator position.
Yeah.
You enjoying it?
I do. I'm busier during the day because I'm the only one that answers the phones. If I could take the phones away, I would love it. But I'm the only one that answers them, so I can't. But
I'll sorry to interrupt, but I'll be on the phone with her or something on a cell phone, and her phone will ring. Have you ever seen Office Space?
No.
Oh man, that's a good movie. There's this receptionist, and I can't remember the name of the company, but it's da 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 da. Just a moment, and then you hear it back in the background as these other two guys are talking. You just hear just a moment. That's what she reminds me of.
Yeah, I have a phone voice, and then I have just my regular voice.
You have to.
Yeah, because my regular voice is not a pleasant, nice sounding voice.
I think it's great.
No, it's very gruff.
Super redneck.
It's very gruff. But yeah, I take the phone calls. But I feel like a large part of your enjoyment of where you work is the people that you work with. And so my boss and the bailiff, I've worked with both. Well, I've worked with my boss for 21 years now, and I've worked with the bailiff for I think 18. And I still, before he became bailiff,
which you can tell who it is.
Well, he's Brandon. Yeah,
he's been on here before.
Yeah, you had Brandon on. But even before he was bailiff, he was doing transport for mental health patients to court. And so we knew him even before then. And I went to school with Brandon, but so I've known them for a long time. And then our court reporter, I didn't meet her until we went downstairs to work in the court, and she just fits right in. She's just now part of the family. So yeah. I really enjoy the people that I work with, and we chip in and help each other out, and we also give each other a hard time when they don't pull their weight, and it's fun.
Yeah. Notice how she said they pull their don't pull their weight, not she never not pulls her
She's
weight.
like,
well, it's more Brandon not stocking the refrigerator when
listening, Brandon.
Yeah, when he's supposed to, but
yeah, or storing Cokes in hot closets.
Yeah.
It's a messy situation.
Yeah, he had a Coke bust in the back of the courtroom, all over the carpet and everything. It was a big mess.
Big bang.
Yeah, but no, I'm enjoying it. I've been griped at and yelled at because I can't give any legal advice. I can't answer some of the questions people ask me and they'll say, but that's not legal advice. But technically it is. All I can really do is tell people when their next court date is and where our courtroom is located, and they don't like that. And so I've been cussed at and called racist and just about everything you can hear because I won't answer their questions, but it's just all part of the job.
So give me an example of what legal advice is and what legal advice isn't, because I give people I'll give people pointers like, okay, here's what you're going to do. When you go in here, just ask for this person and do this. And
so
but is that legal advice?
If you're telling them a person to ask for, no.
Yeah.
But so I can't tell them what they should file or how they should file things. I can tell them what office they should call to find out if that's where they need to file something, like district clerk, county clerk. I mean, if they call and they're asking questions about a divorce, I can say those are done in the district clerk's office. But I can't say you need to file a petition with the district clerk's office. You need to get a subpoena. You need to get service. I can't answer anything on how they should proceed, what they should. I mean, people will call about filing answers on their civil suits, and they're like, well, what do I put in it? Well, I can't answer that. I can't tell you what to put in it. I can't instruct you in any way.
Is that something that attorneys design so they get paid more because then they're contacted to do it for them?
No, because
oh, cool. Retainer fee, please.
I do have some websites I can direct them to for self-help resources if they want to represent themselves. But I can't, because the court has to be impartial. So if I'm answering questions for you, like on an eviction appeal, if the defendant calls and asks me questions, I have to also answer questions for the plaintiff. I can't, you just have to be impartial. So if I'm like, I hooked up this first time flyer on a non-major case, it can be misdemeanor level. Okay.
And I said, hey, contact the prosecutor's office when you get out and just see if there's any programs or anything you can help you out. Legal advice or just friendly suggestion? I don't talk about.
It's getting close to being legal advice,
but it's not quite.
But I mean,
I didn't say
you're not telling them what to say or what to.
Yes.
I mean, telling them they have programs.
No, I gotta say, ask if they have any programs.
Well, yeah,
that's and
true.
if he doesn't do it, it's his fault. But what's that deferred?
Pretrial intervention.
Pretrial intervention. I got deferred adjudication stuck in my head, and that was that. But yeah, so I'm like, I don't even know what the full criteria is, but hey, if he matches,
I don't know it anymore.
If he or she matches the capabilities of getting it, and
well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you telling him to call the county attorney. I do. I mean, I had a girl call this week because her brother's in jail and she needed to get him out because he's getting ready to start college and they already paid for his fall semester. And I mean, I looked up his charge and I can't even remember what the charge was. It was Class B misdemeanor.
He's supposed to get
possession of marijuana.
No, it wasn't.
Cocaine.
It was like
murder someone.
Criminal trespass. Something.
See,
light.
that's douchebag. If you got criminal trespass, you are.
But then it might not have been that, but it was something light like that. And so she wanted to know what she could do to get him out and get him on to college and get it. And I said, well, I can't answer those questions. You can call the county attorney's office and talk to them. They may be able to help you. But
yeah,
I didn't.
That's kind of what I do. But I say, ask if there's anything they do that might help you out.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't qualify, I don't know if they do or not.
But
I keep myself in the ignorant zone.
So
a little bit on that, so I can have that argument.
Yeah. So my office is here, and my judge's office is right across the hall, and I have like some weird like movie theater pay cutout window in the wall there. I don't know what the purpose of it is.
It's like a window with no glass. It's kind of like the. You've seen it.
Yeah, it's like the window at the county attorney's office, but without the slider.
Yeah.
So it's like you could shut the door and they could just reach over and grab stuff off your desk.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, what's the point of this?
And so, like, especially when we very first went down there, I knew what legal advice was when I worked in the county attorney's office, what you could do and what you couldn't do. But it changes a little when you go to a court because you're even more reined in on what you can say and what you can't say. And so I wasn't real familiar with the civil side, probate, guardianship side, and I wasn't quite sure how to answer some of those questions. And I would answer the phone and I'd start talking, and he'd go, no, 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 no. And he'd come in there and say, put him on hold, put him on hold. And so I'd put the phone on hold. You can't tell him that. You got to tell him this. You can't tell him that. And it happened enough that he actually wrote me like a little script of what I can say and what I can't say. And he, like at the very end of it, if they won't, because you know, sometimes it takes someone of authority saying the exact same thing you're saying
Yes.
to actually, they'll listen to it. Like I could say it till I'm blue in the face, but if the judge comes and says it, then they're like, oh, okay, well, I understand now. But the very last sentence is, well, I've answered all of your questions. I don't think I can help you anymore. I'm hanging up now.
I asked her to say it like you're reading it, like obviously.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Well,
I hope I
mhm.
answered your questions. You know, like,
I am hanging up now.
I haven't had to use that
Click.
yet, but usually they get frustrated enough they hang up on me. Like some guy called and kept wanting to talk to me about his case, but he had an attorney, and I kept telling him, you need to call your attorney. Your attorney is your voice to the court. I can't discuss anything about your case. I can tell you have court on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And he kept on and on trying to talk to me, and I just kept repeating it over and over. And he was like, man, this little hick town, I'm sick of y'all little hick town. I ain't ever coming back to that county.
good.
I'm like, well,
Bye,
have a nice
sucker.
day. And he hung up on me.
Yeah.
Great. I'm ending the call now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
See
gotta
ya.
not be a racist when answering questions. That's the key to everything. Don't be a racist. Don't forget your Crimmigration and attorney. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! It just
Nailed it.
Like came right out. Don't forget to call 1-800-CRIM. Immigration.
Immigration.
Till next time, y'all stay safe. Watch 6. Don't touch things and animals and stuff like you're not supposed to.